In this video, we will learn how to search the library's catalog through the following search tools. MAZAL. Search the full NLI catalog by person, theme, event, or date. Bina. An AI-powered image search of all of the images in the library's catalog. Geo Search. Search the library's catalog by city and country. Jpress. A digital archive of Jewish newspapers published in various countries, languages, and time periods. It is important to keep the following things in mind while conducting your search. Your search results will only include items found in the library's catalog. It may be helpful to search for the same term in Hebrew and in English, as it can provide different results. Copyright restrictions may prevent you from viewing a resource when searching from outside of the library. Any primary source you decide to use must be credited. From here, you can search the entire National Library of Israel's catalog all at once. Do not use the search bar on the top right side of the screen. Instead, scroll down and use this search bar. Type in your search, and the first thing you must do when you get to your search results page is click on All Items on the left side of your screen, and then click Online and filter. It is important to click Online because then you will only see the resources you are able to access from outside of the library. Once your results are only those you will be able to see from outside of the library, you can continue to filter your results. On the left-hand side of the screen, you can filter through resource type, language, and publication date. You can also filter the type of resource you want to use by the bar on top. If we decide we want to see only posters, click on Posters, and these are all of the posters that have been tagged with Theodore Herzl. Once I decide I want to use a primary source, I click on it, and I'm brought to that primary sources page in the library's catalog. From here, I have more information about the source, in addition to the crediting information. Bina is a search engine that uses AI to look at all of the images in the library's collection. Your results will be based on the images that are tagged with your search and what AI thinks fits into your search. There are two ways to search. One, if you click on this picture with the small magnifying glass, you can upload your own picture, and the results will be images in the library's catalog that AI thinks match your search. To start a new search, you can click on the X over the image, or you can click back on Bina. The second way to search is to use the search bar. You can search for a feeling, a person, a place, an item, a holiday, a date. You can really search for almost anything because your search is led by AI. So if we type in our search, the results will be both what we searched for, but can also be portions of what we searched for. So our results will be David Ben-Gurion, farming, but it can also include prime ministers, politics, kibbutzim, because it's all AI based. Once you find a picture you would like to use, double click on it, and it will appear on the left side of your screen. Underneath the picture will be new pictures that AI thinks better fit your search based on your chosen picture. You will also have this button that when you click on the button, it will bring you to the images page in the library's catalog that will give you more information about your chosen image as well as crediting information. You can change this page to English by clicking on the globe and choosing English. Not all the information about the image will be translated to English, but it will make it easier to find the crediting information. Here you can search for primary sources that have been scanned and uploaded to our website by city and country. On the left-hand side of the screen, You will see a color coding of all the types of primary sources that we have at the library. Your results will be displayed in the same way. At the top center, you can search for your city, and the map will zoom in on where your city is located. And on the left-hand side, you will see all the types of primary sources that are tagged with your search. If you are only looking for a specific type of primary source, you can click on these three lines, filter by type, and you can choose the type of primary source that you would like to see. Then you click the back arrow, and your results will be filtered. If you want to go back to all of the primary sources, you click on Reset Filter. The second way to search is by the name of a person, event, or item type, for example, ketubah, and the primary sources from around the world that are tagged with your search will show up on the map. To search, you click on the search bar, but this time you must click Show Results on the map. If you do not click this button, no results will show up. On the left-hand side, you see all of the types of primary sources that are tagged with your search and the location that they appear on the map. If you only want to see one type of primary source, you click on that primary source, and the dots on the map will only be those of the primary source you chose. If you want to again see all of the primary sources, you click again on your chosen primary source type, and all of the dots will reappear. To see any of the primary sources that are connected to any of the locations, you click on the dot, and it will show you all of the primary sources that are connected to that dot. Either way you search for a primary source, once you find the primary source you would like to use, click on the item, then click the blue button at the bottom that says View this item at the NLI, and it will bring you to the items page in the library's collection. Here you will be able to find additional information on the item, as well as the crediting information. Here you can search the collection of Jewish newspapers that the library has collected and scanned that have been published in various countries, languages, and time periods. You can search for a word, a topic, a person, location, event. The results will have the words you searched in the title or in the text of the article. You click on the search bar here. Now that you have your initial results, you can filter them further by clicking Advanced Search underneath the search bar, and you can filter your search by date, region, language, and even by the name of the newspaper. Unless you know the name of the newspaper you are looking for, keep all of the newspapers clicked. Now that we've filtered our search, we have to look more carefully at the article to make sure it is what we want. This is the article we chose to read. The words that we searched for are highlighted within the article. If I want to read other articles that are in this issue, or if my article continues to a different page in the issue, I can use these arrow buttons here to navigate through the different pages of the issue. On this page, you will also find the persistent link for this page. This link will bring you directly back to the article within the issue without having to search for it again. You also have the name of the newspaper, the date it was published. Underneath your article, you'll see the page of the issue. All this information is very important when crediting an article. If you require assistance searching or crediting a source, please don't hesitate to email us. We invite you to visit the education website for curated educational resources using the primary sources in the library's collection and professional development opportunities.